that off of there, right? Yep. And we're going to encapsulate these. And then we will file. I'm getting crazy with that. And, you know, people, like I said, the Accents gel is my fave. It works oh so well. And this soft leveling one is great. Hear that diesel going outside. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. I live in farmland, so lots of people out here have diesels. They're just freaking loud, and they stink. To me, anyway. Lots of people out here like them, though. Yeah. Okay, I'll put that in there. Ah! Okay, this shit is freaking hot. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's not hot, just whatever. It is hot, but I have you saw my nails. They're trashed. I'm not nice to me. I know. It's really bad. I should be nicer to myself. But I'm not. And, okay. I want you guys to know that I very, very rarely do my right hand. Rarely. Not saying rarely. Like, really, I'm rarely. Like, R-A-R-E. Because I'm usually too busy. But I am going to start freeing up a little of my time on Mondays so that I can get some of these videos done for you guys. I get new stuff and I don't even get to, like, show everybody what I have. I just don't have the time. And then, you know, you would think that my 19-year-old son would be, you know, a little bit more technology savvy, you know something about editing and stuff like that, but apparently he doesn't know hardly anything about editing videos. I would put more videos up if I didn't have to spend the time sitting and editing them, but I work 6 to 7 days a week, and I also have a 6-year-old. So I don't have a ton of free time. I have some free time, but not a ton. And there's lots of times that I get new stuff in, but I don't get to show you guys what it is, what they are, you know, and it would be nice to be able to do that. And I love trying out new stuff. I really do. You would think at this point in my career doing nails that I would be maybe kind of bored with it, but I'm not. I love seeing new techniques and new fun stuff, and I like trying out new things that I get, and so it's really fun. I love paper too because it's a really good funnel. And then obviously I have a glass top, so then that's easy to get stuff off of also. Okay, so see here, I fit this between the table and the glass, and we're just gonna pull that right off of there. And again, we use it just like a funnel, and there you go. Easy. So if you guys haven't thought of doing that, there's another trick. Of course I did, obviously I got a tiny bit, but you know, I saved most of it, so I'm good. Got that. That again is Ravenclaw by the Nail Candy Shoppe. And she has lovely glitter mixes. All of them, I absolutely love. They're fabulous. Remember Halloween's coming up, and she's got some glow-in-the-dark stuff on there also. So that's going to be really fun to be able to use this Halloween. And let's wipe these off here and get to filing. Voila. Okay. Here we go. Put this brush away. This brush. A little. I have to remember to wipe those tweezers off. Okay. Now, this is the fun part, right? I have a very, very hard time filing my opposite hand. But and I'm not trying, I don't do like, I just do square nails on myself. I don't care. Sometimes I'll do like a more of a ballerina shape, but not most of the time. Or I shouldn't say ballerina, like more narrowed on the side walls, but not really technically ballerina, I guess, because the ends aren't like totally squared off like that. But this is gonna take me forever. Oh my gosh. I might just like totally skip through this part because ouch, crap. Boy, my fingers are gonna hurt.
I was gonna skip this or fast forward through it and not talk and do it because I can't concentrate what the hell I'm doing. Anyway. And that is like fat.
I might get maybe a little brave and try using, I got these new ceramic bits too. If you guys have not tried the ceramic bits, oh my gosh, they are lovely. They're lovely. They don't have all that, like when I'd use the sanding band, it is just so much vibration in it. So these awesome ceramic bits, They're just great. There's not a lot of vibration in it. They just take it off, and they're awesome. Love them. So Beauty Calm is where I got these. I never even seen them, and I noticed like in a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people were using these bits. I'm like, what the heck are they? They're plastic or something. What is that? And then I got on there and I checked them out, and I was like, oh my gosh, those are ceramic. I could see how they wouldn't heat up like the metal ones do. So if you haven't tried those, they're a little bit spendier than the metal ones, but I love them, and my clients love them. So I can honestly say that they have really commented about how much the feeling is better, and how it's not vibrating all over the place on their finger, how it doesn't get as warm on them. So obviously they, just in clients' comments, I've noticed that, and I can feel it too. Like, I mean, you know how you can feel like when you're standing away, you can feel that kind of that a little bit of vibration struggle you have going on with that handpiece. So it's almost kind of like you have to hold on to it for dear life because you think it's going to get carried away. But those so this is all wonky and retarded. The ceramic sanding bands, oh my gosh, they're nice. Take that down a little. I'm going to make sure that you have a nice apex through here, nice curve. Oh, you can see the curve. See? It's nice. I personally don't like a really high apex. So, you can see here, there's a nice C curve throughout. These other ones filed. I probably am going to go ahead and fast forward through this, so it's going to look like I am like filing 50 miles an hour on these things in the video, going back to you. I'm not that fast. Okay, so I've finished filing them. And you notice that I did not use my electric file because obviously I have no cuts. So let me tell you, that brings me to another thing that I want to talk to any of you new nail technicians out there. Files, I don't care what brand they are, whatever, they're always very sharp on the edge. So just a little bit of a tip. What I do is take another file, and people, maybe they use their electric file or whatever, but any of my files, I can run my finger across it like that. It's not going to cut me. So what I do technically is I take my new file that I'm going to use, and I take an older file that I just used for this, and I run it along here, and I sand that edge down, because I can tell you, I personally have to say that I cannot tell you how many times I've been cut by somebody because they don't dull down the edges of their files, and I still hear that to this day when I get a new client, I hear the same thing. They cut that, they get cuts all over their fingers and, things like that. Anyway, so just a tip for, any like newcomers into this career. And that is like probably one of the biggest things that I can tell you, that just a lot of people complain about. So if you can help keep your clients from getting cut, that is going to save you a lot of problems. Anyway, so over that. Let's get past that. Anyway, I thought since I was filing my nails, I was thinking about it like, oh my gosh, I just had a lady come in and told me that wherever she was going to, that they, on their hand file that they were using, that they had cut her. She said, I never came out of that place with less than 1 or 2 cuts every time. And she's an older lady, so that's one thing that you also want to take into consideration too when you're dealing with older people, their skin is a lot, they get skin tears. It's just a lot thinner. And so they do cut easy. But one of the best things that you could do is probably just prevent that from happening. And I know, a lot of times it's not your fault, because you're not trying to file their skin off, but those edges on those sanding bands, the files, all of them, it's almost like this got this huge slab of sandpaper and just went shoo, 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 and cut it all up. So those edges on there are just very sharp. Anyway, so past that. So I have buffed them down, and we're going to put a clear top gloss, shine-on top gloss. This is a no wipe. Nice accents. Do I put that on really quick here? Sparkles. Just remember to cap the ends a little bit. And I like a lot of top coat on mine. I'm not going to show them individually. I'll just wait until I'm done. After I've cured them, put oil on my ashy cuticles. Then I will show them to you guys. These are pretty though, very blingy. Very blingy. See, even the one that I had shit everywhere still looks good. So, anybody, obviously I can't control myself with this hand because I have this crap everywhere. All up in the cuticle. See, this is another reason why those nails tend to come off a little bit faster, because I get a little crazy and in a hurry, and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing when I do mine. I guess I feel like most of the time I can do mine whenever I feel like it. So I just don't pay as much attention to mine. I guess that's probably a better answer as to why mine look not so great most of the time. Because I just figure, oh, if I wanted to, I could stay a little bit later and do them, or come in. No, I can't come in earlier because now school has started. So we'll be running behind all the time. That's kind of a given. Okay, so we'll pop those in the light, 30 seconds. And then, so anyway, by the way, so just leave any comments, anything you want to see done, anything like any stamping even, anything to do with nails, and I would be more than happy to try it out. Or if I don't have whatever specific products, I will try and get them anyway. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Okay, we're gonna put, Lord knows my fingers need this oil. This is, I know the label's rubbed off because I have refill bottles. Lily Ann's Garden, also you can find on Instagram. And I will also leave a link for her store too. Her name is Misty. Great customer service, just like Kiara from the Nail Candy Shoppe. You know, I think a lot of these indie stores are just great. I mean, these are independent women that are trying to build business, and they're usually a lot more helpful. And I'm sure that you can have, like, as far as, I don't know as far as Misty goes, but as far as Kiara goes, I'm sure that you could probably have her even do a custom glitter for you if you really wanted to do something like that. She'd probably be more than happy to do that. You know, that is down so down into my cuticles so much. Oh, my hands are thanking everybody. Like, hey, thank you for doing this video because we needed the oil. And you know what? I'm actually going to rub this just all in my hand. Lovely. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's like my skin's just drinking it up. Lovely. Okay, so let me do a zoom here. I'm gonna zoom in on these lovely nails. Like those are great. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back out a little bit because that looks like crazy. Okay, beautiful. So, anyway, okay. Like I said, leave me some comments if you'd like to see anything in particular, anything I do for you guys. Especially, you know what? Leave me even your Instagram or any social media that you are on. I will come and check your page out and throw up some likes, and maybe could do a collaboration on something. Anyway, but so thank you for stopping and watching, and I will hopefully talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna try to get start getting some videos up every day or every other day at least, and I just got to sit down and figure out what days I want to do these on. So have a great day. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.